Hello and welcome. This is what I call my generic hello for those sessions where I've had a splice to a video. So this is, I don't like you to just wander in and see a bit where it's been spliced without me saying hello and welcome. So yes, please enjoy the content. Just had second thoughts, yeah, I've time-lapsed it. Again, just because some people don't like it doesn't mean that some people don't find although yeah, no, it's going to be a few minutes. It is going to take a few minutes. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is that done. Apart from that bit there, yeah. So I think we'll, yeah, in fact that is true. We'll grab that. Let's grab the auger. Well chuffed with that actually, and it's got a very generous. Right, we need to jump into that and fold it so that we can grab it. Yeah, yeah, with a bit of effort, you can actually manage it. I'm quite pleased with that. It's apart from the fact that you've got really quite difficult. I find it quite difficult to get used to forwards. As yeah, when you just, it's sort of a bit disconcerting because you sort of right. That's the point. Let's turn around here. There's that little bit there. Am I going to worry about that? Yeah, there's a bit of grass as well that I wasted. But yeah, these little ones I'm not. But that big lump I am going to. Yeah, it's. I'm wanting to get us moved to the top. If I'm honest, is my plan before Christmas to move to our new place before Christmas, sell this field, sell the BGA, all this type of stuff. Hopefully the digester is enough for us to, yeah, with that will guide us what tank are we going to buy, I suppose, because this is, what's it up to now, 41 tons of digestate, so we've got to be able to grab it in a tanker for us to get rid of this. Right, so we need to, yeah, I think, yeah, actually that is a point. Yeah, I've got to do it into a, offload it into a trailer because it's not, yeah, don't know what went wrong there. It said it was in the right place, but it was just sitting at 40 odd tons. You'll see in editing. Yeah, just, so I moved and then it still said it and then it literally just tipped it, so where it shouldn't have done. So yeah, I don't know what that was about. Oh, that reminds me, that's going to be right close to, and you're going the wrong way. Yes, you need to go to, whoa. Now then, if we go the other way, well, let's zip it back. Ooh, no. No, you would have thought. All my fault, definitely, but how do I right the wrong? Is this one you can get out of, or is this one that's, yeah, this is the type of thing where, yeah, I don't like wasting a lot of time anymore. I don't mind trying to show my mistakes, but when it wastes people's time, that's when it starts to get a little bit silly. It really does. So what we're going to do, yeah, I'm not going to be silly. We're just going to, that reminds me, I think I'm going to have to let go of it. I'm almost sure it doesn't let you reset. Well, no, it does. It does let you reset, actually, if, that's true. If I try to attach it, will it correct it? Ooh, it has a valiant attempt, but no, not quite. Right, okay, let's try and do that. This is, after all, what the reset is for. Really? Yeah. Smashing. And let's be a little slower with this on the turns, I think. Yes, I agree. Also, I suppose it was high. I suppose that was my mistake. It really shouldn't be. Yeah, it's, the chance of it tipping over now are very slight because it's very stable. But right, no, that is right. In fact, yeah, we could really do with it being on that side, leaning towards that. So we don't need to be slow at the minute because it's low. Oh wow! Yeah, something went wrong with that. It's ooh. Wow, we're having a lot of weird glitches. Very strange. I'm gonna have to reset that as well. What is that about? I've never seen so many horrible glitches. No, you want to be the other way around, actually. Is that high enough? Do you know, am I overthinking this? Don't I just need to switch that on? Oh, my life. Do you know, that it's some of those moments, and I think we've all done them, it is amazing. Mr. Silly P does it, every content creator you've ever seen does it, and it is amazing how when the pressure is not on your shoulders, I'm quite sure, and I'm the same, I've done it myself, when I'm on your side of the camera, I'm like going, Mr. Silly P, you've only got to do blah blah blah, and then eventually the penny drops for all of us, like it did with me, and I bet you were all thinking, all you've got to do is switch it on. But it is amazing when you're it is funny, you get a plan in your mind and you think, I'm going to do that, and sometimes it's always when you're a long way through the plan that you see the easier way to do things. Right, so we're going to sleep through till morning, I think. Yeah, and I am, the other thing is I've said, I do mean it, this is going, when we've got the top, we're going to go for, this was just to sort of get us a bit of play balance, where we'd got enough of a slight tick up that was out of our control, but I don't want that because it's not totally accurate. So right, we're going to sleep through till morning, 9 o'clock is fine, so we are in November. I know the grass will be second growth stage, but yeah, this was my cut-off. That was the 2 that I mentioned, and that's what I meant. Right, 213,454. Oh, I do love that Pronto. It's beautiful, that is. It's very reasonable. But you know, yeah, as I keep saying, beggars can't be choosers. That is a good price as well for the pace setter. But again, we've got a lovely trailer in what we've already got, so... Wow, that's expensive. Even with that, it's a really... Clothes are worth a fortune. But we would hardly make anything. So and that's 60% off. So that means... That's terrible. It is 2,000 litres, isn't it? Yeah, that is awful. And having done clothes now, I do know it's bad. Right, okay then, so... Moment of truth. Can we afford the other field by the time we've sold everything? But we need to put the BGA back. Do we though? That is a point. Is that harvested yet? Yes, it is. And no, just harvested. So yes, because we need to plant grass. I don't think we can plant grass in November. Right, the point of the state, digest it 55 tonnes. Right, let's speed time up, we want that all gone. And then I'm going to take you to the shop, and we are going to... Right, that's as good as it gets. No, just go. Right, we'll leave that last few bits. Right, so 60 odd tonnes of digester, we want the big John Deere. Yes, I'm going to go and take you to see the 40 tonner. Are we going to lease it first time, like I said? You know, Mr. Smith, you didn't put the 25 tonnes in. No, I didn't. This is true. I still think we'll get away. That's with doing that, isn't it? I was so intent on cleaning up that I totally forgot about that still being in the trailer. Still, yeah, the day is not over. Yeah, while this is doing that, we're going to pop to the shop and I'm going to show you those trailers. What I am going to do off camera though is I'm going to do the moving of the stuff up, because that is a little bit boring. Yeah, it's almost like setting up from scratch again, all of our equipment being moved to the top. So well, I thought he was going to stop then straight in front of me, like they have a habit of doing. So we have a header, we do need a header trailer. Now they've got the universal one. It's not that good though on the ones that are bigger. It's 12 meters. So yeah, not sure what to do. Oh, fuel. We never did buy the fuel thing, did we? It's not a fuel pump here, is it? It's down the road a little. is only a little though, so we're going to grab this. Yeah, this like oh no. Of course, yeah, I was forgetting all of the toys are back in play, aren't they? Yeah, all the ones that we know where they are as well. Do I get them? No, I'm not. I'm leaving them alone. Unless they're on our field and they're in the way. I'm going to say that, like on the paths and things like that. I am going to do that. But apart from that, no. If I see them on the side of the road and bridges, it's tough. Oh, we have flickering. Always towards the back end. The other thing that BC Bueller did was some very nice American sheds, which, yeah, I don't think I've got that pack loaded in, so I missed a trick with that, because they are really nice. We shall indicate. And then I'm going to show you these new... I think we may lease them. Oh no, they're only 40 tonners. I shall show you them though. Yeah, these were just... I think they actually dropped this very, very day. Will it be in trailers? I think it will, yeah. It might even be in... No, it's mixed trailers. You can get it for water, silage and all sorts. Silage? Slurry. And digestate, etc. Yeah, the Tanker Senior and the Tanker Junior, they have fantastic... By Mantrid, they are brilliant at unloading. I think they might... They're either equal to... 82 Studios, but of course 82 Studios is a much better price, as in for struggling farmers like ourselves. Now that I love. There's a point. Can anything beat that? The fact that actually unloads on its own. When you consider the price of the back, I think I'd go for the IT run. Not this time, because I have tried that. That's been improved by Rory Christie. That definitely was a lot better the last time I tried it on this very Let's Play. Well, not this, but on Stone Valley. But yeah, when you consider that, that'd be 25. That's be 28,000. And also, you've then got the back, the versatility of that back. Yes, of course, that's 21,000, but it can only do the one thing. I mean, anyway. Oh, so it's not in tankers then. So is it in? Oh, it could be in. It could be miscellaneous, I suppose. That the catch-all for things that don't quite fit. I can't see it being in animals, but yeah, 'cause it's not really for water, but you don't really know what it was originally intended for. So yeah, I've tried that. The MTU 60, fantastic. Again, it's the rate at which it drains, which again, when you're doing it a lot, that is when it really does. I've never tried that because it's always been well too expensive for me. Here we go. The one with the built-in dolly, 17,500. Only 40 tons. That's 14,000 if you've got a proper for 40. I'd like to see... Oh, hang on a minute. No, it doesn't do it, does it? It doesn't do what we need it to do. Does water, milk? It's an ideal milk tanker. They're very good value for milk. It really is. I think we will be revisiting this. But I think I'm correct. I think for the versatility, I reckon we're going to go for the RT Runner, the 2-1, because it's... Yeah, I would like the stability of the 3, but I can't afford it. So I think we're going to go for... Oh, mind you. But we could place the slurry yard first, which would then earn us the money back from the digestate. Would it do enough? Because it's getting to the time of year. We're going to get caught, aren't we? Tell you what we're going to do. We are going to lease the H2 Studios one. We are going to buy that one. But we need the 67 tons of that to lease. Configuration standard, and we want to lease for 1,112. Yes. Oh, I bet I've not reset that, have I? No. Right, so we're going to leave it where it was. And we also want the dolly. the H2 Studios one, which is again, this is so good value. The $3,500 lease for 178. Yes. Right, let's get that sorted. Let's get that all loaded, and then we are moving. Well, what I'm going to show you is literally, yeah, I'm going to do it properly next session so that we're moved back in. But I am going to shift everything off of the field and sell the field, so I need to get all placeables off, which that I'm going to do. We're going to do the placeables next session up top, but I am going to, do we go and place just the slurry yard? No, it doesn't really matter, does it, to be honest, as long as we grab that. Well, we've got to first of all process what's left of the slurry. We'll take it to that, and then we're going to grab the digestate once that's finished, he says as he clocks these tray. Mind you, it is a bit tight, it was a bit silly. Mind you, I didn't really expect it to do that, did I, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'd forgotten I'd done that for... Let's actually correct that now. Right, back home to the proper store. That's ready. Well, with no point in filling until we've actually got all of that out of the hopper and got all of that. Let's get it in the right position though. Smash in. Let's get that processed. I should imagine. And a little bit of money from Tick Up. It's going to be close. No, it's not. It's going to be plenty of room. So not definitely going to be okay there. Isn't that amazing? It does better at slow speeds for processing little tiny pieces than it does at the high speeds. 64 tons. Get this drained, and we could sell. We could actually, that is true. We could do what we can do, which is sell. Yes, that. I do love the way that the AI actually removes everything off your fields. All of the. I don't think it always does the. That's the point. It doesn't do the. I remember on Westridge Hills we went back a little bit later, and all of this type of thing off the edge of the fields, it does do things on the fields, but things on the edge of the fields it's not really bothered about. Right. Radio tower. That we can also do. Goodbye, faithful. Massive, fantastic generator. You are absolutely brilliant. You should seriously be missed. Now we're down to normal, just to cover costs really. That's what I always do actually do it for, if I'm honest. I think we are filled. We are smashing. Right, let's close our portholes. And let's jump out. And let's sell our BGA. And let's move home. So we need to sell our field. We also need to sell, because it's going to say you can't sell it because that's a sell point, isn't it? That is true. It is. I'd forgotten about that little thing. We want to put that up the top. I think, what will I get? I'm guessing 400 odd. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. 388. Right, so I think now it should be happy. I think we've literally got rid of everything, so now we can sell the field. Our biggest asset. Right, now then. 378,220. Remembering we've got to stick everything back. Although the BGA... no, we do, really. Yeah. Although I suppose we could sell silage if we were slightly short. Right, so then. First things first. Let's buy field 25. And the little forest. Yes. Did we look what was on specials today? Yeah, we did. Yes, I remember seeing the lovely horse. We actually got more than I thought we would have left. Right, we're going to do that one thing that I don't do very often, which is we are going to... No, we've got to take some stuff up. Let's... Yeah, on cam... No, because it's been a... Sorry, I sound so indecisive, don't... It's always in consideration of yourselves, because I don't like dragging you around when it's already been quite a long session, but... Yeah, I thought let's get the main business done, because what I'm going to do the rest off camera, yeah, you don't really want to see me. So we've had a good look at this earlier. It goes all the way back there, so we've got this to clear. This could become our farmyard. What's the... Yeah, that is a... Oh, it's right at the edge of the map, which is never a nice thing to see, is it? You know, like... Yeah... Could we get through though? Could we make a bit of a route? No, but then you've got to see that all of the time, and it's not... Yeah, no content creator really sure. We've even got floating trees. No, we definitely don't want to be seeing that. No. Yeah, that is true. I suppose there is the fact that we can make... Let's have a look at the shape of the field. I suppose if you look at it... I always forget you can't see my proper mouse. The bit that juts out and juts in, we could actually make that into almost a square. There's obviously something there, buildings, houses, whatever. We could take the front section and make it into a farmyard. Or is there something better suited? What is that? Is that a farm? I think it is, isn't it? Should we go and have a look? Right, so this is the building we saw. So it's over there. See it? It is. Right, is it this? 95,000. It's got to be something quite considerable. It is. It's another farm. It's one of the multiplayers, isn't it? Ooh. Is it a pig farm? Or sheep? Pigs, I'd guess pigs. Ooh, storage bins? Yeah, it's actually in the right place, isn't it? First we said 22, 25 and 21 are all good, and 16 was. If that's fairly central. I'm not doing it straight away, but it wouldn't be a bad one. 21 also has got the forest. I suppose we could have that. I always forget you can't see. That entire section there, although I suppose we could make that into field if I'm honest. Well, I think that's what I'm aiming for. If you have any, if you sort of disagree, agree, whatever, then please leave me a comment. I would really be chuffed. So we bought our fields. We've got the BGA to place again, and if we were, no, you're always going to need. True, we're only starting on the one field again. It's going to take us a time to build up again. Yeah, floating brick thing. Yeah, it is. It is going to take us time to build up again. So this is our field, owned by us. So we shall be planting this with grass. Yeah, I'll get all the equipment up for next session, and we shall make a start. Not obviously, we're waiting until next year now. So, right, placeables. That is the one thing we will do. We shall place those at the back, I think. Yeah, on the headland, where you're not really going to go very much. We're going to go very, these are just covering costs, really. They're not for anything other than to cover a bit of, if you went silly and you'd run out of almost complete money, I'll probably go for my old favourites. Is there anything new though? The windmill spac's super duper. The radio tower we know is good. Yeah, my old faithful, the antenna, radio tower, and I think I love these wind ones, the wind energy ones. They never produce what they should do, but we put a couple of those. My usual rule is maximum of 3, so that is us done. That's all the generators, and we're down to 180,000, so we've got 55,000 for the... I think what we're going to do is clear this room here, obviously for our thing, so we'll be doing that first. We've got all winter to do that, so one thing we will want to do is place our tree be gone. We do. So let's set production, sell points, and this as far away from anything as we possibly can, because as we but we don't need to. Yeah, let's stick it. It does weird things to mods though. Right, okay, and do we do the... No, we'll do the... I do apologise for that, but yeah, it is... You've seen how powerful it is. It knocks mods out and does all sorts of weird and wonderful things, so... Right, and that is where I'm going to leave it. 180,497 in the bank, but we have got quite a few placeables, and we've still got a little bit of seed. Are we going to make this a grass field? That is a good question. Are we going to plough this up and make this into the field, and as I said, sort of have a little bit of this as initial farmyard with placeables on the front section? In which case, if we did that, we could actually place the placeables now. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. We've got a chainsaw, we've got our tree begun, so we've got a means of selling the wood. I might delimit this time. If we're going to go into a little bit of forestry, we're going to do it properly. We'll do a bit of testing to see if you delim, do you get more than you get for selling the actual full tree? And also, if you cut the tree into pieces, do you get more than if you sell a full tree? I'd like to do that because I'm not sure. Right, so while we've got this bit of money left, let's stick this down. Right, where are we going to come in? Because if this is going to be the farmyard, we can't afford sheds just yet. We do want the BGA. Yes, I put donut factories in and all sorts. I am trying to, move away from just doing the same old, but obviously to begin, here's a point. Do we go grass now? Is it such a big thing to go into the BGA straight away? This is true. Yeah, you know something. We've got 108,000. We've got a harvester and a header. We've got a plant seeder, even. We can seed this. What shall we do? If we was going to do something, we would want a production, but we could stick that at the back. Mind you, then it's going to be in the way if this is a normal field. Right. It's true. There's no point in planting grass. We don't need the BGA straight away. I think what we're going to do is over the winter still stick to the plan. We'll cut the trees down and then we'll discuss it. And I might even ask for what you think we should do. Absolutely. I really would appreciate your opinion on these type of things. But I don't think we are going to go into grass. I think we've had enough grass for a while. I mean, I must admit, on my Hobo's Hollow, we never cut a slither of grass. The entire Let's Play, we totally did traditional farming and productions in the end. So there's no, we've made our, not fortune, but we have, let's have a look at our equipment. Let's have as we just go out, let's have a close look at what we have got. There's a long way to go, and we have got a lot of grass equipment. That is a point. Do we completely... No, we still need a forage wagon and a windrow for straw. Yeah, I've got the straw mod on. I would like to go into animals, but we can't afford to go into animals just yet. So we've got 2 small tractors and the 1 medium tractor that should serve us quite a way in. An absolutely kick-butt harvester. Obviously needs upgrading. It is a little bit... Yeah, it needs sort of the tank doing stuff like that. We could do that. Yeah, no, we'll do... There's no rush. That's my trouble. We've got our lovely 35 metre trailer. This was an absolute bargain. That'll do us proud. We have... Oh, that is a point. There is one thing I am forgetting. Slurry yard. Digestate. That trailer is costing us. It is. So, before next session, we need to clear a little bit of... Actually, here's a point. Slurry yard, can we stick that back here? There's quite a bit of room, I saw. Let's have a look. It is true, because whatever digestates... Yeah, true, even if we only did that 60 tonnes, it is true. Even if we're not, the slurry yard isn't going to be a massive thing, because we're not... We can still earn quite a lot of money from that to actually pay for the slurry yard, and we still get the slurry yard money back for selling the slurry yard straight away, if that's what we're going to do. I think that's not a bad idea. But do you know something? I agree. It's for next session. It is. But yeah, that is the plans, I think. What we're going to do, put the slurry yard down, get the digestate up here, sell the digestate, which I'm going to do on camera now. I believe that's in January. So... No, we don't. No, so I was thinking about rushing through, but I'm not. So I'm not going to rush. That's my trouble. I always want to see instant results, instant, millions and stuff like that. It's silly. Farming is a slow game. It is, and I've got to get used to that and relax and chill a little bit more. Anyway, I would be very grateful for your comments to any of the questions I've asked, or just a comment anyway, for the sake of commenting that you want to say. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope that you stick with me on this journey, and I also hope that you make this journey your own as well, and literally comment if you want to, because I really do appreciate it. This is not just my farm, it's our farm. I know I've said that a lot, but I mean every last word. And on that note, I am not going to bother you anymore. I'm going to say goodbye for now.